What's up, party people from the fifth dimension? This is your homeboy Angelo out here at the park. Beautiful day. Some of that sunshine in my face. It's going down. It's almost 8 o'clock in the evening right now. The sun is still well above the horizon to the west here, above those west hills. Beautiful Portland day. I have myself a little bit of kombucha as I take a moment here with you guys. Got this Synergy Guava Goddess. This stuff is delicious. Here we are amidst these beautiful Douglas fir trees, this grove here at Kenilworth Park, southeast Portland, Oregon. What a day. I just had an amazing interview. I was interviewed by a woman named Stephanie Edmonds, who you can find her online at Teaching Liberty on Instagram. She also has an amazing podcast. You can find it through that account. And we were talking about freedom. She is all about liberty, hence her name. And she was a New York school teacher who decided that she wasn't going to conform to medical tyranny by getting the shit. And so she lost her job, single mother, and hitting the bricks, hitting the streets to stand up and advocate for your right to medical freedom. And I'm so happy that I got to meet her. We had a great conversation. We were talking about kind of parlaying what I do, which is promote organic, non-GMO, real foods, and how that relates to freedom and liberty and getting away from fear and stepping into love. That's the message that I love to promote here. Always about health, always about fitness, always about liberty, always about joy and freedom. So you got to have all of those things in your life if you really want to thrive. And we're not just out here to survive, we're out here to thrive. Like my boy David Sandoval says, we are survivalists, right? We're thriving. So part of that's getting out into the sunshine, baby. Getting some of that vitamin D, which is a hormone that our body produces in the presence of our big star out there in the sky. Feeling good. Movement is a pillar of health that I speak of. Move the body, do some qigong, do that Zen swing. Get your feet into the ground, barefoot, into the soil. I've got these earth runners, which help me get some of those negative ions because it has a little copper plate on the bottom with those Vibram soles. But there's nothing as good as just getting out here and barefooting it, y'all. Getting right here into the soil, moving the body. Nature is medicine, babe. Nature is medicine. So, one thing I was thinking about lately, and I didn't get to talk with Stephanie about this, was yesterday I was watching the NBA Finals. I rarely turn on TV. I hardly ever turn on commercial TV, mainstream, whatever, stuff with commercials on it. I'm like, no thank you. I do not need to be programmed any more than I already am at every turn when I walk down the street. The commercials about food, I'm gonna use food loosely, processed food, frankenfood, tomfoolery, fuckery, all that stuff. These young athletes are promoting fast food, Kentucky Fried Chicken, KFC, Ruffles, artificially flavored, flaming hot Cheetos, all this crap. And it's like, you see this National Donut Day and all this stuff brought to you by Pfizer and do this and buy a car. And I'm just like, man, what kind of world do we live in right now? People will pay as much as they want to charge for gasoline. It could $7 right now in California, but eating organic's too expensive. I mean, are you kidding me, man? Your health is everything. Your health is ultimate wealth. Your health is ultimate wealth. So, I don't care how much they raise the price of organic, real living food. I don't care how much they raise the price of apples. Eat that. It's gonna help you. But The price of everything is going up. The cost of living is going up. There's food shortages being talked about, getting us ready for all of that. You know what? As long as we have each other, as long as we have this land, as long as we're choosing to eat real organic foods, as long as we're sticking in our community, that is our bargaining chip, our community, our minds. And if you don't eat right, your mind becomes compromised, because right now we're seeing the mind virus, fear, getting plugged into these technocratic narratives. And maybe this doesn't jive with the guidelines of any platform out there, but I'm just out here promoting health, freedom, happiness, joy, getting barefoot, standing on the ground, being underneath these beautiful Douglas firs, and having love for everybody. I don't have to agree with you. You don't have to agree with me, but I'm certainly not out here promoting anything that's going to harm anybody. I'm saying stay away from things that are not in your best interest. You are what you eat, but even beyond that, you are who and what you surround yourself with. Be mindful of what you put on your body. Be mindful of how you spend your money, because money is currency, energy. It's all representative of the life that you are currently living. So think about that. Think about that. You don't need to rack your brain with, can I make every single decision perfect? No, of course not. You might even step on a bug and squash it by accident, living your life. You have to be able to forgive yourself, just love yourself, do your best. Just do your best. That's one of the 4 agreements. You know, I love to talk about the Don Miguel Ruiz 4 agreements, you know. Be impeccable to your word. Hard to do, especially with yourself. We can bullshit ourselves a lot. So forgive yourself, but try your best to be impeccable with your word. Stand in your truth. Be who you were born to be. And if you can't find that within yourself, think of someone out there that you really admire. My mentor, she's somebody that I embody. What would she do? Or she says that she thinks about Nelson Mandela. Or you have somebody that's really inspirational to you in your life. When you come to a crossroads within yourself or in a situation, it all boils back to self. Think about, you know, what would this person do? We all know, what would Jesus do, right? What would Jesus do in this situation? Love your enemy. Love your enemy. It doesn't mean you have to tolerate abuse. Forgive everyone. Love everyone. But love yourself. Pay yourself first with that love. All love is self-love. Forgive. You don't have to forgive for those people who trespassed against you. Forgive for you. Let that go. The 5th agreement. This is the one that a lot of people don't talk about because it was an addendum to the 4 agreements. But we'll go to the first one. Was be impeccable to your word. Don't take anything personally. Don't take anything personally. Easier said than done. We all have an ego. We're all persons. If someone's treating you like crap or saying something you don't like the way they're saying or what they're doing, you know, that's on them. That's their dharma. That's their karma. You don't make it yours, because the world without is a reflection of the world within. The other one is don't make assumptions, man. You remember say don't assume, because that makes an ass out of you and me. But it's true though. Don't make assumptions, especially again with someone's behavior. Say to the person, you seemed all right, and now they're acting out. You don't know what's going on inside the mind, heart, and spirit of another person. So don't make assumptions, you know? And if you are gonna make assumptions, try to make positive assumptions that, you know, maybe they're having a bad day. Maybe, you know, I could just be kind, or just leave the situation and let it go. And always do your best. That's one of the 4 agreements that I think we all can agree on, that we do all the time, even if we're acting out in ways that don't serve our best interests or the best interests of others around us. Always doing our best is what we do. We act in a way that's in our best for at least survival. But you know, we're survivalists here, not just survivalists. So we do our best. And the 5th agreement is, you know, be skeptical, but keep an open mind. So you kind of go back and forth between, okay, of course, I'm skeptical of this because I've had these certain experiences before. So, and every time I've gone through this has been the outcome. So why would I do it? It's 99 times, it's always turned out this way. go 100 and have it, because the definition of insanity is doing the same thing again and again and expecting different results. But at the same time, keep an open mind. You never know. Be skeptical. Yeah, question that. Learn from your experiences. We all employ prejudice in our life. What? It's true. We all employ prejudice in our life. We prejudge situations based on our experience. So the past does have a purpose. I always say the past is a place of reference, not a place of residence. You don't want to live in the past. You know, the past is done. Like, that's great. I had the good old days, blah, blah, blah. Talking about the good old days or the bad old days or whatever. You're not there anymore. You're here now. Now is all you got. Everything that's happening in your life, every new thing that's coming into your life, good, bad, or indifferent, is happening now. So be present. They call it the present because it's a gift, y'all. And this has been a real gift to be here with you guys. Thank you for joining me. Beautiful day. Let's take a couple breaths before we close this down. One more big one. Woo! All right, y'all. Thanks for being here with me today. Have a most beautiful day. I'll see you next time. God bless. Peace. Thank you for being here. If you liked the video, if you liked the presentation, if you like the vibes, go ahead and subscribe, follow, share, whatever it is that they do here on the social media these days. Join the movement, join the collective for peace, love, happiness, health, and freedom, y'all. Remember, just eat real food. Don't eat no garbage, man. I know it's hard because there's a lot of junk out there. There's a lot of toxicity in the world right now. There's a lot of dark thought in the world right now. There is a lot of fear in the world right now. But you don't have to contribute to that because you are a light worker, and be the change that you want to see in the world. I love you. Have a great day. Mwah!